Here are my two new babies, and in this video you will see me racing my first ever race in the European Challenge series of Ferrari Challenge. Make sure you watch the whole video and let's go. Good morning guys, time for qualifying. Qualifying starts in like 1 hour, so I'm gonna sit down with Sean, my coach, and go through the wet lines, because we've been practicing 2 days already in the dry and now it started raining, so that changes everything, unfortunately, but same for everyone. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a new game plan now, or actually a fully new game plan, because in the dry and in the wet you drive completely two different lines, different braking, different everything. How are you, bro?
Hey, how are you, man? All good?
Very good, very good, very good. Hey man, how are you? Really good? Yeah. Today it's raining like crazy, and there's a class going before us, qualifying. So now basically, because Sean is so connected in the paddock, we are spying on someone else, which is fine because it's another class, so they don't mind, right? We don't compete against them.
And it's the same team. Exactly.
Same team, yeah. But this wet, it really changes everything, right? Like our 2 days of practice mean nothing today.
Almost nothing. Yes.
Almost nothing.
Yeah. Almost nothing. I mean, the lines will be different, braking points will be different, driving style will be different. We've even changed the car setup to suit the wet. We were planning, you know, like in the dry. It's a 30-minute qualifying session.
Yeah.
We wait for 10 minutes and then we go the last 20 minutes when the track will be at its best. But since it's wet and we haven't had any wet practice, I think as soon as the light goes green, we go.
Yeah,
let's stay out.
The whole thing,
whole session.
Because I think my best lap will probably be towards the end.
Exactly, because you're getting used to the conditions and everything. So
I think everyone will do like this.
I think everyone will do.
Okay guys, small issue. I accidentally spilled my water bottle all over Sean's computer, and we're supposed to spy here, so hopefully it's working still. Is it working?
Hopefully for your sake.
Yeah, right? I have a lot to lose.
Yeah, you have a lot to lose, not because we don't see the video, but because I'm gonna kill you.
That also, yeah. Now it's fine, I think. Okay guys, I think we're fine. Oh, they're out now already.
Just went out, yes.
Crazy. Okay, now let's spy.
Here, see? No curb there, no curb, and see wide. So now he's doing properly now. Okay, power, and then back on the power. Just be careful with that curb on the apex, because exactly.
Now qualifying is starting in a few minutes, so I have to get ready. So basically we have no practice in wet, so now it's gonna be to learn the track during the qualifying basically. I love this. This gets the blood flowing in the legs, and you really need the legs to be warm for braking and for nice feeling in the throttle.
Careful with that curb on the apex. So the qualifying was actually quite good, I must say. I qualified P7. My goal was P5, so a little bit off the goal. However, I was this close to being at least P5, maybe even P4 if I could have just made one corner slightly better. But that's racing, and I was not able to piece it together. But they are way more experienced than me, I think before the end of this year, I will close that gap because I am the only rookie.
That is one of the best saves I think I've ever seen.
I think because I'm basically trail breaking the crash. Look. That was nice.
I even briefed him and I drew the curve there and I said don't touch the curve. And what do you do on the first lap?
But
You
this is a good thing because now he most likely won't touch them
What I
in
hope-
wet again.
I hope not.
Learning by doing.
Learning by doing. Yeah.
I have like
And
three.
if it wouldn't have been scary, you wouldn't have learned so much.
Yeah. Guys, that was nice. P6. Remember, I started P7. I wanted to at least... Okay, so my goal was P5, but P6 against these guys, I think that's incredible. I am very happy. Hey!
That was good, man. Great job, huh? Great job. Mega start.
Yeah.
Mega start, and yeah, and stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Ticked all the boxes. Get it clean.
Yeah.
Job done.
Yeah, I mean...
one learning experience richer. So.
Yeah, it was nice to gain one position rather than lose one position.
Yeah.
And finish the race.
Yes.
I'm so
for
happy
sure.
about that actually.
Yeah, man.
When you said P6, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I really thought it was like 8 or something.
Yeah, you were like, but there's nobody catching me around. Yeah, there's still people behind you. How bad was the shaking?
Sometimes it was...
Really? But it was sometimes bad, sometimes not
Yeah,
bad.
it was a little bit shaking all the time. And sometimes in like heavy braking, it was a little bit of shaking. I don't know where it came from.
Okay, it could be pickup. When the track temperature is cold, it's harder to clear pickup from the tires. Because when the tire is hot and sticky and the track is cold, like when the rubber sticks to the tire, it's harder to like clean it, you know? So it could be that.
Ooh. Yeah, that's quite a lot.
It's not just there, come here. Every tire, look, here, here. Yeah.
But this is probably... This and this is probably what made the vibrations, right?
This is the left front.
It got better, but in the beginning it probably was quite thick, right? And then it was the
Yeah. It can happen when you go off the racing lane, when you're warming up, when you're in the race or whatever. It's not usually just one time or two times. It's like it's a build up over like lots of little bits of rubber that stick to the tire and then when you're driving, it all clumps together.
Yeah.
So, but for sure, this would have been a massive disadvantage for you during the race compared to the others.
Yeah.
Because instead of using the whole tire, you're only using that bit.
Yeah. So hopefully today, if I don't get pickup, I
It
can.
should feel a lot better. Yeah. It should be a lot better for you for sure.
Hopefully. Yeah. It should look like this.
Yes, exactly. I was about to say like, oh, go right, and you went right, like even before I said it. So okay.
Yeah, I had 1 microsecond to decide, do I go right or left?
And you made the right call because he span left.
Yeah.
So if you had gone left, it would have been, You did the right
Well,
call.
that would have been horrible. Crash and DNF.
Yeah, I mean.
You don't have a lot of time to think about those situations.
Yeah, no, I know. It's like a reflex, you know?
Yeah.
But you have good reflexes, so that's good.
It would be so sad to get DNF from something that was not your mistake.
Yeah, it was painful. So you did the right thing. Quick reflexes. I was like,
Good morning, guys. Today is race number 2, and first we have qualifying number 2. So I have to go in and change. We're gonna take a look at some data, some onboards, and hopefully today I can increase my performance even more. So let's find Sean and then we go straight into race mode again. Okay, I just got changed, guys. Now let's look at some data to make sure that I decrease the time on the track so I can get a better qualifying.
braking late and hard. You see the car pitches, right? Braking hard.
Late and hard.
Clip this curb a little bit. This one, like this bit, a little bit, as you do here perfectly. And use the exit curb as well. Take the curb there to keep you to the right, all the way right here. Back off only 50%. And then full now. Release the brake now completely. Release the brake completely. And be patient on the throttle when you go up.
He said 1 minute.
1 minute.
That's why we go fast.
The slick tires are being changed for wet tires.
Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue. And when the band plays Hail to the Chief, ooh, they point the cannon at you. Lord, it ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no senator's son. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. No. Some folks are born silver spoon in hand. Lord, don't they help themselves, dog? But when the tax man comes to the door, Lord, the house looking like a rummage sale, yes. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no millionaire son, no, no. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one, no. Yeah, some folks inherit star-spangled eyes. Ooh, they'll send you down to war. And when you ask them how much should we give, ooh, the only answer, more. It ain't me.
Alright guys, that felt actually quite okay. I think I could have improved a little bit because I made small mistakes on the best lap. So I'm sure I could have done like 3/10 better. But I think I'm pretty much close to my limit. So P7, which is basically same like yesterday. You know, against these people, I think that's perfectly fine. Obviously, I always like to win, but how can I win against people that raced 6 years already in the series, you know? First year, so I'm happy.
It was a good job considering me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it was probably one of the most difficult qualifying sessions. We went in the rain and then it started to dry, so we made the call to put you on the slicks.
Yeah, it was a bit hectic.
Yeah, it was hectic. So the fact that you managed to stay calm and like that sort of situation, yeah, you're closer to the pole position time this qualifying than the last qualifying. So overall, you're closer to the front.
These guys are quick, man.
Now you know. Welcome to one of the most competitive racing series in Europe. You know, I mean these guys, like as we said, you can go and do Shell and you would be P1, but at the end of the day, you know, this is the big race. For me, that's the most important thing, that you're improving as a driver and it's still going up. You know, everyone else, like in this championship, it's like this, and you're still going like this. I need to get through all of this before before the race.
It's pretty good, right?
It is. Last 2 corners are good. Can I help you? Can I help you?
Huh?
What are you doing? Yeah, that's okay. We'll continue when you're not looking at the.
No
this is our
spying.
private. Yeah, this is our private shit, right?
1 millimeter, so probably nothing. You never know.
Is he part of some other team or what?
Here you're defending, right? Against that guy, yeah. Pretty much impossible to outbrake you into this corner because it's fast, high speed, and there's a short braking zone. He tries to go around the outside, yeah.
Which he does, right?
Yeah, but he brakes way too late, way too tight. Just go straight. So this was like classic cutback, racing 101, like textbook, really good.
It's good I avoided the
this-
crash there as well.
Oh, for
'cause,
sure.
yeah.
The guys go to the inside, they brake early, you brake on the line perfectly, super nice and late. The guy goes around and you have like a split second to react and you just manage to avoid it, man. I can see like you think about going left and then like I was gonna say like, oh my god, go right, but you made the perfect decision even before I could say it to like go right.
Dude, it
And
was
that
so
was,
crazy.
like-
For like one split second there, I was sure I'm gonna T-bone him and the race would be over.
Yeah, and then game over. But it's not because you have freaking good reflexes. So
This point, no, right here, I thought it was over.
yeah, I also thought it was over.
First I thought I have to follow the red guy,
Yeah,
but then I guess right there I realized
you
no.
decide. Oh my gosh, he's still going.
Actually, I guess we can see when I decided. Dude, I think I'm less than a meter from him.
That's about a foot.
A foot probably, yeah. Dude, I avoided.
That could have been a big one.
You also thought for a
of the
moment it
century.
was over, right?
Yeah, no, I was like, that's it. Like, we'll go. And,
T-bone.
but yeah, and then like managed to like get through that. Yeah, good job, man. Nice.
I'm ready for the next race now.
In this world you cannot change. Oh, and the bird you cannot change. In this world you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change.
Oh, that was a tough race actually. I don't even know why I'm losing so much speed. The start felt good. I was a bit more aggressive on the defense today.
Yeah. No, it's solid, huh? Really good. Yeah, mate, you were P5 at one stage, huh? It's awesome.
Yeah, in the beginning it
Really
felt good. Is there something, because I always feel like the moment we go to bad tires, I'm relatively losing against everyone else.
You know, like before the race, I told you like you can do better in like 10:10, the fast right after. So much better now. And like you would have seen in the mirror, like compared to the other guy, nobody was gaining you there. Nobody was gaining to you there. The only place where people were gaining on you sometime was the kink onto the back straight.
Yeah.
But when you got the
But
kink,
I felt like I did it, like we said, so I don't know what I can do better there.
there were some laps where you nailed it and you were pulling away.
Yeah.
And then some laps where like, you know, you lifted too much of a lift and then they came.
Yeah.
So when you did it right, you were stayed in front.
Yeah.
It was only when like maybe like you didn't get it quite perfect, then they were able to get close.
I just have this feeling that this
Towards
car,
the end of the race.
at the end of the race, my car is slower relative to the others. I just feel like in the beginning I'm competitive, but then they just fly past me in the end. Could it be anything else than the setup?
It's something that, I mean, to me, it looks like, you know, you're driving well. It's not, you know, obviously there's things you can improve.
Maybe it's
as
just
always.
I have less experience on bad tires. Because towards the end I felt like I was just like falling behind like this. 5 was my goal.
I know, and I know you're irritated because you were 5 after the start.
Yeah. Start was nice though.
It's awesome. But your turn 10 after I told you to like brake and then tell, oh my god, it was so good. Like you were pulling on them like through turn 10.
The first 5 minutes or so felt very good. But then I think it just started to
Do you think that I mean, like from a driver's point of view, you can feel like you're still pushing like 100%, but if you lose like a percentage of motivation, like sometimes it can like reflect in the lap time.
I mean, the last 10 minutes maybe.
Okay,
last
yeah.
5 minutes, but like...
Yeah, the last 5 minutes, your last 2 laps were 2:10.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually like,
Cruising.
What am I doing here?
You realized, because your reflexes and everything is very sharp, that probably if you made the corner, you would probably hit him, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So you avoided by going wide, which was the right thing to do, otherwise you would have gone straight into the back of the thing. And honestly, you did so well not to spin here, because I think 99% of drivers would. I mean, look how much.
Dude, I was like this.
180, like you even let go of the.
It was one hand.
I've never seen anything like this, like in my life. And you're pressing brake and gas at the same time, which honestly probably saved you, because the little bit of brake helps you, and a little bit of gas helps to keep, you know, like some weight on the rear of the car. But and then you went on the gas here, which you know I told you, right? You go on the gas to stop you like.
If
spinning.
I didn't go full gas there, probably I would have
Gone right, for sure. Not probably, like you definitely would have. Okay, on the one hand, it was like the save of the century, and I've never seen, and to not even lose a position.
Yeah,
you came back.
Crazy there,
You came back on, and you didn't even lose a position, which is
this
like.
Is the third time I thought it was over this weekend, and then it was not.
Yeah, this is like classic. You know, you see him going to the inside, and then you go to the inside, and then you see him go back to the outside, and you come back over to the side of the track, and this is like classic textbook like racecraft defending. So really, really good. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, couldn't have done it like any better myself. So really, really good defending. So you did the right thing and you didn't defend unnecessarily. So again, classic textbook like perfect defending, honestly.
So here you can see all the cars after the race standing here, and of course the most beautiful car is this one. My beautiful car. First of all, carlmoon.com. Go check that out. You can find all the racing stuff there and all my music stuff and everything. Fostr.ai, sponsor. WEEX is obviously my title sponsors. There's a link down below to WEEX if you want to sign up to them. It's a crypto exchange, so sign up. You get a bonus with my link. And also, I want to give a shout out to Kids Operating Room. It's a charity I personally donated like approximately $500,000 to that charity, so I just wanted to put them there. They don't pay for that, obviously. I just put it for free because I love that charity. They build operating rooms for children around the world that need surgery, that can't afford it, where their life is changed or saved. So definitely go check that out, and you can donate to them if you want. The Moon Ventures, the Moon Group, and the Moon Show. If you haven't subscribed to the Moon Show, go check it out. That's if you want to know how I can afford racing, the Moon Show is the answer. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin trading, go check it out, subscribe. The next race is Mugello. Go and subscribe to this channel right now. And make sure you watch my next race coming up in like 1 month. You should watch it live, obviously, and then I'll make a full vlog like this vlog about that race. And then this whole year is full of races, so hopefully you enjoy these moments with me, and we will have ups and downs. Today, this weekend was like, I would say, a very good start for me as a rookie. Next race, I'm gonna try to end up P5 in both races. Let's see. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye.
I can walk through fire, I can walk away.